What's going on, guys? It's almost time to get up. This is gonna be a short one, real quick, because I gotta head out. I'm about to go ahead and make a 2.5 hour drive, then another 2 hour drive. I'm going to pick up my buddy in Raleigh. We're going to the Caskey show in Jacksonville, North Carolina. So I wanted to do this one real quick. I've been listening to Fine Art, Generations, I Changed, and Clockwork, Black Sheep 4. I've been just getting all my Caskey shit for the past week because I'm really excited about the show. It's his first show out since last year, since the pandemic, whatever. I know he did some shows maybe a year ago, whatever, but this one is one of the only two he's doing right now. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing this on a regular, but there's one in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I think there's one in somewhere in Nevada. I don't exactly remember the other location, my bad. But anyway, what I wanted to do right now is just, since I've been listening to the Fine Art Project, I found a track that I really dig. I dig the whole album, and my first reaction to it, I don't think exactly like it, I wasn't really like paying attention to a lot of it. Like I wasn't diving deep. And then the more you listen to it, the more you hear these gems and these like real words of wisdom, and the music that's changed, evolved, like the jazzy feel to the horns to the Choc beats. I guess that's the dude he's working with right now on Fine Art. But I really wanted to give it another listen, and I did. I'm just gonna go track by track though, not all today. I'm just gonna do this one to get a video up before I leave the house. This one right here, Don't Let the Money Fool You. To me, this has like a Jay-Z kind of feel, like from Reasonable Doubt, like with the singing and then the old school like flow on top of it. Like just listen, if you've already heard this album, this is probably one of your favorite tracks. One of mine is this one, Blue Moon, MGM. There's a couple of them myself, and I'm going to go through them track for track. Each, instead of doing the whole album like I did, I'm going to go each track and actually go through each track and really dig. But for now, I'm going to do this one. Let's get it going. I guess sometimes I don't like watching the videos, music videos, because you're paying so much attention to the music video that you're not listening to the lyrics. That's my experience anyway. Sometimes I'm so interested in the visuals that I pass over some of the words, and I'm not listening as heavy as I would if I got my headphones on at my work or something. So that's why I'm doing this. First off, that drop in, like to go from just the, really no music, just like a radio version sound, and then it's just like it's got a little off time, like a see, I wasn't expecting this.
Take two. Yeah, okay, besides all the Louis V shades and the money praising, what the fuck you got to offer for these tribulations? I mean, there's gotta be more to you than this paper chasing. Get some money, then we find out that you real complacent.
Is he talking? Sometimes I feel like artists are talking to themselves, like they're talking to their other self, like, what are you doing? Okay, so you got this and you got that. Or he's talking to other artists. He'd be like, okay, so you got this and got that, but what are you doing? You might be complacent. You're trying to do this, it's really interesting, the perspective of an artist and where they're coming from. Like I write, sometimes I'm writing to someone specifically, sometimes I'm writing to like a bunch of individuals, sometimes I don't know who I'm writing to and it just comes out, or sometimes I'm digging deep and just talking to myself, and I think sometimes that's what happens. I love it.
Some money, then we find out that you real complacent. My dog's stuck inside that gutter, but we still adjacent. Been trying to change his mind state through new information, cause insight mixed with opportunity invites that could really change a motherfucker life. Some insight to you.
Insight mixed with some opportunity invites could really change his life, right? Like opportunity invites, we make our opportunities and you get invited to do certain things in your life, and then if you also have some insight and some new knowledge that would help you navigate with those opportunities. I tend to like take sometimes opportunities will present themselves, and I won't have the insight to make the best of it, and you might lose that situation, right? So that happens a lot too. I totally understand, and I think he's speaking to some people maybe that he's tried to reach out to a few times and maybe didn't quite grasp, what he had gotten out of his life,
Saw that gutter, but we still adjacent. Been trying to change his mind state through new information. Cause insight mixed with opportunity invites that could really change a motherfucker life. Some insight to you simple-minded peons who get rich but ain't reaching back what's going beyond. I'ma do so much shit for my people that my legacy stretch out for an eon. You never know who I got the T on.
You don't think of that stuff either. Like, so many people are just dead set on making themselves famous or doing shit for them, right? And to have money and buy this and do that, right? But like, you don't understand the when you stretch out your legacy, like if you pass, like the way that Tupac is embraced so much, even though he's gone for so long, his legacy lives on because people keep talking about him. You know what I mean? He stays in the minds, kind of like that Coco movie. If your memory disappears and you cease to exist, you know what I mean? So like that's an amazing insight right there. Like I wanna do so much that you remember me for eons,
Placing my dog stuck inside that gutter, but we still adjacent. Been trying to change his mind state through new information. Cause insight mixed with opportunity invites that could really change a motherfucker life. Some insight to you simple-minded peons who get rich but ain't reaching back what's going beyond. I'ma do so much shit for my people that my legacy stretch out for an eon. You never know who I got the T on. So many never make it wanna be rappers I roll my tree on. I gave that shit a shot and you missed. Now please be gone.
Ooh, I've heard that line before. I've heard somebody say like he's pretty much saying like I've had some CDs that I roll my cigarettes or my weed on, right? And I just ain't feeling it, so I just use it to do that. I've heard that line before, but it's just he said it in a different way, which is the art of it,
Wanna be rappers, I roll my tree on. I gave the you never know who I got the T on. Shit for my people, then my legacy stretch out for an eon. You never know who I got the T on. So many never make it wanna be rappers, I roll my tree on. I gave that shit a shot and you missed, now please be gone. Nobody gave me a hand either and we on. So keep all them excuses to you, I never need them. I'm unsung in the city that I come from, but around the world they know me for my conduction. So keep on hating and blatantly make assumptions. You never slow down my production, homie, this was God-given that I come from, but around the world they know me for my conduction. So
that line, around the world they know me for my conduction, possibly be the way I conduct myself or for the energy that I put off, you know what I mean? That's a what do they call it, a double entendre, like a double meaning.
Keep on hating and blatantly make assumptions. You never slow down my production, homie, this was God-given. Lot of intention, lot of commitment, even when the odds of winning was lottery ticket. And looking back, I still don't know how.
Even when the odds of winning was small, we still a lot of
So keep
shit
on
going
hating
on.
and blatantly make assumptions. You never slow down my production, homie, this was God-given. Lot of intention, lot of commitment, even when the odds of winning was lottery ticket. And looking back, I still don't know how we possibly did it, but where I come from, I never forget it. Don't let the money fool you. Don't let the money fool you.
Basically what he's saying is like, don't let the money fool you, like the money I might have or around you. Like, don't let the money fool you into doing it for this or doing it for that, or don't let the money fool you that I've acquired. Don't let it fool you to think that like I didn't put in this work and do everything and sacrifice everything I had to get here.
Oh, what you thought this was easy? I told you about it, you wouldn't believe me. 16 the last time, saw my pops by the TV. Already had a mixtape that he had on CD. If he knew how much I made off of rap, he wanna be me. The money covered the scars, but still I'm bleeding. bleeding. Blood flying out of the drop top, receding.
Yo, I love how he continues to let his father's legacy live on. You know, I don't know exactly what he did in his life, but like he continues to mention his father. Like, there was this, but he remembers him and just keep it going. Like I know it could be a tough thing to talk about or whatnot, but he constantly mentions him in his music and his art, like paying homage to the man that he was, and that's dope.
Already had a mixtape that he had on CD. If he
Mm.
knew how much I made off of rap, he wanna be me. The money cover the scars, but still I'm bleeding.
I mean, I got something to connect with that. My dad never liked rap music, so if I had played metal and rock and stuff, but when I got into rap music, the different genre of music, he was definitely not happy with what I was listening to, what I was getting into, and I don't think he really has ever listened to any of my stuff, even though it's progressed a lot. I feel that. I feel that line right there.
He had a mixtape that he had on CD. If he knew how much I made off of rap, he wanna be me. The money cover the scars, but still I'm bleeding. Blood flying out of the drop top, receding. My patience for you fake fucks depleting. I ain't tryna keep this shit cordial, I get even. Sunshades on, the list of people close to me is 1 page long. And they the only reason I be one to stay strong. My woman and my sister and my mama in a handful of fucking day ones. And I ain't trying to die, but when that day comes, just know I never been afraid to be a great one. It come with envy and hate and jealousy and debate, but I got no time to waste, I gotta make some. I gotta raise my people to elevations. They never...
I mean, this is all, to me, like, just the epitome. This sounds like your top rappers, like top artists. Not even rappers, just influencers, people talking to a generation of people or a community of people, like Jay-Z shit. Like, I know you guys can all disagree me on how much you can compare this artist right here to a great artist like Jay-Z, Eminem, but like I think he's a great artist already. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter like how much fame you get. It's the content and the authenticity and well, listen to this. This is hard.
Sunshades on, the list of people close to me. Time saw my pops by the TV. Already had a mixtape that he had on CD. If he knew how much I made off of rap, he wanna be me. The money cover the scars, but still I'm bleeding. Blood flying out of the drop top, receding. My patience for you fake fucks depleting. I ain't tryna keep this shit cordial, I get even. Sunshades on, the list of people close to me is 1 page long. And they the only reason I be one to stay strong. My woman and my sister and my mama in a handful of fucking day ones. And I ain't trying to die, but when that day comes, just know I never been afraid to be a great one. It come with envy and hate and jealousy and debate, but I got no time to waste, I gotta make some. I gotta raise my people to elevations. They never thought was possible, they doubted. I know some people say I changed cause my pockets crowded, but I'll still be the same person without it. Don't let the money fool ya.
That's right, yo. And if you're the same person with or without the money, I think you succeed. That's it. Yeah, I mean, you might have haters and you might have people say, but you're not gonna hear you switched up or like you've always been the same. You've always been this person and throughout your music or your artistry, and I think that's real.
Don't let the money fool ya. Don't let the money fool ya.
Yeah. Yeah, and the whole fine art theme was Las Vegas inspired, right? So yeah, that was Don't Let the Money Fool You by Caskey off the Fine Art Project. I'm gonna probably do each of these. I'm gonna do on a Caskey week because today I am driving my happy ass to Jacksonville, North Carolina, where Caskey's performing his first show since last year, before the pandemic. He might have, I think he performed a couple shows like into the pandemic and then like didn't, and then decided to wait it out and record all these awesome tracks and projects. Anyway, that was Trail 7 Reactions. I appreciate y'all. I'm headed out. I'm going to record some video while I'm there, get some live footage, and I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to have a great time, and I'm so excited. I'm driving 4 hours just to get there, so it's awesome. All right, you guys, thanks for checking me out. As always, I think I got it. Thanks for watching.
Stop for a second.
Hey, what are we doing?
Turn around.
What are we doing?
Homework assignment.
What kind of homework assignment? Hey, is that a gun? Please.
On a long enough timeline, the survival rate for everyone drops to 0.
Would you rather be dead? No. Would you rather die here? No. What did you want to be, Raymond K. Hessel?
The question, Raymond, was what did you want to be?
Answer him, Raymond. Jesus.
Get up, get up, get up, get up.